Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Herbies Garage. Today we're up at the campground with my wife's scooter, and as you can see, it's kind of a beautiful day. It's 45 degrees. It's the second day of October, and there was a bunch of deer right over here, and I must have spooked them because today's the second day of bow season, so they're kind of skittish. But anyway, I thought I'd stop and do a little mini review of this awesome little scooter. We've had a chance to ride it quite a bit. I don't know, I think we're close to 400 miles, something like that on it. And we've had the opportunity, or at least I have, to have it out on the highway doing 55, 60 miles an hour, and things like that. And I'll talk about that in a minute. Well, let's go over and look at the bike, and I'll tell you a few things about it. This is a single cylinder, and it has about 12.5 horsepower. It's 150cc. It's overhead cam, it's electronically fuel injected, and it's liquid cooled. And of course, being a scooter, it's an automatic. It does have LED lighting at the headlight, tail light, and all the turn signals. And it has electric start, of course. And it has also inverted front forks. The wheels are pretty good size on this. I think they're around 14-inch. I'm not real sure. I'd have to look at the specs on it. It's got a nice comfortable seat, plenty of room for two people. It has fold down pegs right here for the passenger. Plenty of foot room there to set your foot on. Of course, it has a center stand and a side stand both. And one thing I like about this scooter, you know, some scooters don't have handlebars. They have like it built into it for handlebars. I like having the handlebars so you can attach things to it. Of course, you guys that know me know I like to have my cup holders. And this one just clamps on. And surprisingly, it's easy on, easy off, but it holds a fountain drink very, very well. I didn't think I'd like it, but I love that little cup holder. And a cell phone holder because I did a GPS test a time or two. It's also got this little fuel door down here that protects people from messing with your gas tank and putting something in your gas tank. Hopefully nothing like that would ever happen, but you just never know anymore. But it has a couple of good mirrors on it that you could see real well out of. They're positioned out far enough where you could see behind you real well. Windshield is adjustable. It does come with it. And it comes in a few colors. I think it's gray, white, and maybe black. Blue. I think blue. All right, let's go ahead and turn it on. And I'll try to start it for you with one hand. You got to have the brake lever pulled. It's got a nice dash on it. Fuel economy on this thing is outrageous. It's wonderful. It gets anywhere from 90 to 100 miles per gallon. And it is a belt drive, of course, because it's automatic. I've had it over 70 on the speedometer. I've had it up to 76, 77, I believe. And I think it's about 6 miles an hour off on the speedometer. So GPS around 70, 71. And that isn't just a all-out run, top speed. That was just being on the highway, not paying attention and trying to keep up with traffic because at that time it was really a busy day. As you can see, it's got really nice bright tail light on it. Let me go ahead and turn the emergency flashers on. As you can see, those turn signals are really bright, very noticeable. People will see you whenever you're turning. I like that. Another thing I really like about it is when you're sitting here in your riding position, so you can see the top of those turn signals and you can see it flashing. Not only do you have your reminder up here, but you can actually see the turn signal flashing, and that helps you to remind you to turn it off. You can see it a lot easier. We have never had this bike stall or any kind of issue like that. It just runs and runs and runs. It's very smooth. It's got quick throttle response. and going down the highway and the back roads and everything else, the ride on it's very comfortable. It's kind of a heavy bike. It's, I think, over 300 pounds. So that has a negative and a positive. Negative is, you know, it might be a little cumbersome at a stop because of the weight, but when you're riding down the road, believe me, you will appreciate the bike having a little bit of weight to it. And it's got cast wheels that look really nice on it. One thing I do like about this may be like this with all scooters, I don't know, but if you want to get back here in the compartment with it running, I could just turn the key and don't have to shut it off. And as you can see, it's got a nice deep area back here. I know all scooters have areas to put things under the seat, but this has got a really good big area back here. And it has a light in it too, so if you have to get into it at night. And here's a sticker that has some vehicle information on it. It's kind of nice. I should put the manufacturer date on there, but it shows the ignition timing, unleaded fuel 87 or above, the spark plug number, idle speed, the oil 1540, and the spark plug gap. Really good information right in here. Of course, it's made by KPV. Lifan sells it in the US. It's nice and quiet. Virtually no vibrations. You know, I was really surprised with this being 150cc because it does really good going down the road. And whenever you're riding it, you don't really feel like you're on a scooter. I mean, it just feels like a motorcycle. It really does. It's nice. I thought I'd stop up here, and this location right here is the exact location for my first bike from Venom, which was a Lifan KPV 200. And I did a review right here, so I thought, you know what, it'd be kind of cool several years later to stop and do one here on the Lifan KPV. I'll shut it off. And it also has a couple of cubbies in here, which really, you know, they do hold quite a bit. And it's got a USB port. I don't know if you could see that or not, but there's a USB port in there. These things are really amazing. I just did a video of loading this up in my truck to bring it here, and it goes in and out of the truck really well. It's got pretty good ground clearance, you know, to be able to make that from the ramp to transition from the ramp into the truck, so it doesn't scrape or anything. And the braking is good too. It's got front and rear disc brakes, so I mean, it's just got a lot going for this scooter. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. We're gonna enjoy the day. It's early morning, and we're gonna get out and do a little fishing and things. Did some fishing yesterday and caught several fish. It's kind of surprising because we don't fish a lot anymore, and we were just kind of catching them. We caught 5 within, I don't know, 10 minutes. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, we're gonna get back to it and enjoy ourselves. And I just want to bring you guys along and share this with you. I appreciate you coming along, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.